everybody, and welcome to this lesson on telling time. In today's lesson, you want to be thinking about digital clocks, analog clocks, and what's the difference between the two. You'll probably remember the digital clock usually has the colon and it's blinking, and you'll find it on your phone. That's digital time. And the analog clock is the one that's a circle and it has the two hands, sometimes three hands, that go all around. So today we're looking at two hands, and you want to know which one is for the minutes, that's generally the longer hand, and which one is for the hours, and that's generally the shorter one. You also want to think about how to express times in words. So you're going to see all of these things here in the video, and then there's some exercises for you to try. Let's have fun.
Notice that we have two zeros on the right side of the colon. This means 60 minutes or 1 hour has passed. However, we don't read it as 00. In telling time, we read this as o'clock. So this clock reads as 2 o'clock. Let's do more practice by matching the digital clock to the written time. Clock A is read as 3 o'clock. Clock B is read as 11 o'clock. Clock C is read as 5:30. Clock D is read as 9:30. Good job! Now, let's move on to telling the time using analog clocks. Analog clocks have two hands. The hour hand is the short one, and the minute hand is the long one.
A clock and its hands. So go ahead and see what the clock says. Hi, I am an analog clock. Little pointers that spins on me are my hands. My longer hand tells the minutes, so it's called minute hand. It is pointing at 12. My shorter hand tells the hours, so it's called an hour hand. It is pointing at 6. Oh!
A quarter past, half past, and a quarter to. 1 o'clock, a quarter past 1, half past 1, a quarter to 2, 2 o'clock, a quarter past 2, half past 2, a quarter to 3, 3 o'clock, a quarter past 3, half past 3, a quarter to 4, 4 o'clock.
Okay, so let's move on to the work portion of what we need to do today with this lesson. Look on the left-hand side, and you're going to see a clock, an analog clock there. The minute hand is pointing at the 3, which is the same as 15 minutes or a quarter past. The hour hand, the shorter one, is pointing at the 2. So in words, we would say that as a quarter past 2. And the digital time is read as 2:15. Let's go to the next example in the middle at the top. And you look at the minute hand. The blue minute hand is pointing at the 6, which is the same as 30 minutes. And the hour hand is pointing between the 8 and the 9. So in words, we would say half past 8 for this one, or in digital time, you would say 8:30. Then let's look at the last example on the right-hand side. You have you have the minute hand is pointing at the 9, which is the same as 45 minutes. You have the hour hand, it's just before the 6. The words you would say are a quarter to 6. And then your digital time would be 5:45. So those are a few examples that are fully done for you, and then you want to move down and look at the examples that are partially complete. So some of these examples have some of the information there and some of the information is missing. So go through, look at the minute hand first, see where it's pointing, and 3 is the same as how many minutes. If you need to look at the previous example, go ahead and then fill it in the brackets. The hour hand, it's telling you it's pointing at the 4, and quarter past what? Or in digital time, how do we say that? So go through and look at all those examples and fill in all the missing information, and then make sure to send it in.